Welcome back to Africa Live. Thanks for sticking with us. Egypt's cabinet has announced it will begin exporting power to Iraq in the first quarter of 2022. The electricity line will be linked via Jordan, which already imports power from Egypt. From Cairo, Yasser Hakim has the details.
Iraq suffers from an acute shortage of power due to decades of infighting and the war on terrorism, which damaged its infrastructure. But as the country embarks on a tough rebuilding process amid increased stability, there is more demand for energy from the Middle Eastern nation.
At its peak, the production of energy reaches 20 to 21,000 megawatts. But there's a huge waste in the range of 6 to 7,000 megawatts caused by inefficiencies in its supply and connection. So the total electricity that reaches people doesn't exceed 15,000 megawatts. It's unfortunate because consumption is in the range of 28,000 megawatts, as most of the year there are high temperatures. The government is desperately trying to cover the difference.
Egypt has stepped in with a deal to supply much-needed power to Iraq through neighboring Jordan. Cairo is keen to accelerate the export of its electricity in this sub-region to make its infrastructure profitable.
مصر حققت فائض كبير جدا في مجال الطاقة الكهربائية.
Egypt has huge natural gas reserves and increasing production levels of renewable energy. This surplus of power allows it to be the main exporter of electricity to the Middle East and Africa. There is also the proper infrastructure for producing energy and to connect and supply energy and electricity with grids linked to the west with Libya, east with Jordan, and south with Sudan, and in the near future with Cyprus to the north.
This strong infrastructure in the North African nation has helped complete the deal with the Arab Asian government. That's as the North African state continues to exploit its huge solar and wind potential.
The cost of this project is $2.2 billion for an electricity link from Cairo to Oman and then to Baghdad. The first stage will export 500 megawatts to Baghdad through Oman and will be doubled to 1 gigawatt. For the short and medium-term strategies, this agreement will quickly fill the deficit in power during the hot summer season and is the basis for a bigger plan for economic growth.
On the long run, however, Baghdad has planned to build power stations with the help of Siemens to produce about 11 gigawatts of electricity. As for Cairo, the deal is another stepping stone in its aspirations to become a regional energy hub.
Egypt is on the verge of being an energy hub through the exporting of gas and electricity. Egypt has an electricity link with Libya and Sudan in Africa, as well as with Cyprus and Greece. There is also an agreement signed with Saudi Arabia.
Syria and Lebanon are also in the pipeline to get energy from Africa's second-largest economy. But experts say the main shift for Egypt will be geared towards exporting energy to the power-hungry European markets, as well as expanding within the African continent. Yes, Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.
The global